Good morning on day 5. Day 5, so that means we are 20%. That's alright. That's pretty good. Roughly. We don't know exactly how long it's going to take, but we're planning on 20 days, so that's pretty good. Last night was really rolly. It was really rolly on my shift. I didn't film at all. I don't think anyone filmed at all last night. It was super rolly and rocky and pretty uncomfortable. The sea state just kind of got confused. As the wind started picking up, we started getting swell from the side and the stern, and you can kind of see the rocking now, and it was really rough all night. So I did end up sleeping pretty well, but kind of had to get wedged into the bed between a bunch of pillows and dogs, and then I was alright. So feeling right now. It's a beautiful day, and I'm hoping the sea state will kind of sort itself out. I'm surprised at how light the wind is. We only have 13 knots true, 12 knots true. I was expecting this to be closer to like 15 to 20, which is what it was last night. So I'm kind of surprised at how light the winds are. We're wing on wing right now. Through the night, as the wind started picking up, we pulled in the mainsail and just centered it. So we had part of the mainsail out, but just centered to try and prevent some of the rolling, and it helped. But that was because we were expecting the winds to get a lot stronger, and they just never did. And so we, this morning, put the mainsail back out, wing on wing style. And so now we're all awake, so we can adjust things as necessary if it starts picking up a lot. But for now, this is all right. I was just sitting here thinking about how it's day 5 and how I just said it's 20%. I thought, nope. That was yesterday. Today we're 25%. 1/4. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. 1/4. I just woke up. Give me a break.
Update on the splint situation. It isn't working. Dingo's ear keeps filling back up with blood. And so we've got to come up with something new. We're pretty sure that the reason it's not working is because our tape has a little bit of stretch to it. It's not supposed to have stretch to it, but it's stretching. So after about a day or two of him wearing it, it stretches just enough to let the blood refill. So I have decided our next attempt is going to be to make a double splint. So instead of a splint just on one side and then the ear taped, I'm going to make two that sandwich his ear, kind of like, think about like a finger splint. You know, the ones that go on your finger like this, and then you wrap them together, and so then you have a firm thing on both sides to keep your finger when it's healing from being broken. Same concept. And then I'm like, okay, what can I use? Well, I am thinking about using some of our leftover plexiglass. I got some thin plexiglass, this thickness, to use for making random things around the house. So I used them, and I made these spice racks. Custom spice racks, and in here similar shelves for our vitamins. Those ones are too small, but with the scraps I made a shelf for my hats, and it didn't turn out, so it's here. Didn't turn out, so I don't mind using it. I'd probably reuse it even if it had turned out. Honestly, Dingo's more important than hats. But it's a nice big material, so there's plenty of room to work with. So I'm going to take that down, and that is what I'm going to use for this guy. He needs a better bath. He's still got a lot of oil on him. We rubbed. Did we decide how do you pronounce it? Jojoba or Jojoba?
I think it's Jehovah.
Jehovah?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Jehovah?
I mean, maybe. That would mean that J's are pronounced differently from each other. That's totally.
Yeah,
that could be a thing. How do you pronounce that, guys? Anyway, we used that and got all the tape unsticky to get it off so we didn't rip out his hairs. It was a long process. That's what we were doing this morning as the sun rose. Anyway, uninstalling the shelf now.
I'm digging into the pancakes.
Perfect.
They're gonna go to waste. And they're fresh fruit. Who would have thought? I woke up this morning and I was like, what time is it? And Jade was like, noon. And then Brett was like, 8 a.m.
We have no idea.
And then I checked my watch. I checked my phone. It said 10. Oh, yeah.
And the computer said 11. And I think my watch said 9. So none of our devices know what time it is.
We're starting to do timers or that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
For watches. It's warm today.
It's very warm today. It was cold last night, though.
I was thinking we make popsicles.
That sounds
Maybe
very, very good.
Or we freeze these.
Grapes? I
Grapes.
love grapes.
They do. We've had them before. It's the cotton candy grapes. They're not quite that,
No,
but they're sweet.
they're good. They're just really good green grapes.
Shelf is down. My hats are gonna need to find a new place to live. Now, that's gonna be way too much in the way today. That could work. The rest of them. What do you think, Dingo? Still napping? What do you think? Can I bolt this to your head? I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger because we trimmed it pretty close to the size of his ear, but I want more of a margin for bolting them together. Okay, 2 ears are cut out. So now I'm going to heat gun it, soften up the plastic, and then bend it around the other form that we used to have, this one. Brett filled it with a sock so that I can press on it without it flattening. So that should work pretty well. Far so good. Now I'll just do the other one. Gotta be careful because I don't want them to break. Now that they've been heated to the point that they bubble, they're a little more brittle. So the chance of them breaking is significantly higher. I want to pry them gently. Cheese!
What did you think it was?
I had no idea. That was a really good surprise.
Thanks for trusting me. This cheese
really
is so good.
Which one is this kind?
Just the cheddar that you had.
That was a big bite.
I'm sacrificing my dress shoes for the sake of Dingo's ear. I also probably won't need my dress shoes anytime soon.
Yeah. It'll definitely be a minute, huh?
Hopefully by the time I need my dress shoes, his ear is healed.
Hopefully.
And I can have my shoelace back.
I feel like the next time you wear these will probably be Ralph and Sasha's wedding.
Or Aiyana's.
Or Aiyana's. People are gonna think that means she's engaged.
Maybe it'll cool down the comment section a little.
Has it been hot? It might be long enough. Oh, that's definitely not center either. I'm just putting tools away, and I wanted to show you how it works, because right now the boat's rocking. Not a ton, but it's rocking. So So we have dual locks on the tool chest. This is a regular lock that locks them from the back. So it has like a huge thing that locks all of the drawers at once. But that means that if you unlock it, it unlocks all of the drawers. So in that case, they would all rock out. So we installed latches to each individual drawer. And so there's kind of a rhythm to it. So let's see, this is already unlocked. I already unlocked that. So now I want to put away the drill bits, which are going to be here. And so when it rocks out, and we'll put them in. And okay, never mind, that wasn't very exciting. We kind of stopped rocking. But before, what I do is I try to time it with the waves. So I pull it out while we're rocking in the opposite direction. That way it doesn't keep momentum. And then you have to kind of hold it while also bracing yourself. It's a whole thing. But when it stops rocking, it's not a big deal.
Keeping us working.
We were just saying how cold it was last night. We were all bundled up, double blanket.
Usually this is the blanket we have out here, and it's usually fine. But last night was so cold that I went in and got that blanket. So then we had 2 blankets,
Double
and
quilted.
towelies, and beanies, and it was still cold.
It was necessary.
Yeah, we've not been doing too much filming today, huh? I think we're all feeling kind of
I
tired.
feel like the day is just starting, but I don't think that's true.
Well, yeah, me and Jade were saying that we missed, last time we crossed it was summertime, and so the days were way longer. Now I feel like we wake up and the day's pretty much almost over.
Seriously. I guess as we're going this direction though, shouldn't the days shouldn't we have more time in each day? In theory?
Because we're like chasing
Yeah.
the sun.
I mean, very, very slowly.
Yeah.
So maybe negligible.
But I think they're still in daylight savings though. So
Yeah.
I wish it was like that. I wish we could just chase the sun
Right.
for the entire trip.
That'd be cool. Have you ever been on one of those flights where it's like daytime the entire time?
Yeah, yeah.
Fly for like 12 hours.
Yep.
Still morning.
I think they're going a lot faster though.
What do you think, Penny? Are you
Yeah,
tired? Want to cuddle? Take a little nap? I think so. Boop. Crew is pretty sleepy, but look at this. Look at this. I
Nice
finished
work.
Dingo's ear splint 2.0. Now I just need to give him a bath, and then we'll see if it works.
It looks very steampunk.
Very steampunk. Yeah, I was thinking about getting him like the stopwatch on a chain.
Yeah. Maybe a monocle.
So Brett and I have decided steampunk is our Halloween costume every year. And instead of doing a new Halloween costume every year, we're just gonna add to our costume that we already have. So in like 10 years from now, it'll just be like really extreme. And it's fun. Anyway, that's a sidetrack. So bath time for the dogs. We got Sleepy Crew. Sleepy Crew. Where are the dogs?
Inside.
No, they're not gonna want to come out for this, but maybe if I tell them there's a fish.
Hi, puppy. Yeah, the big one.
We got the big one.
Oh, there's a little one.
She came out too? Nice. Hi,
Clean
Penny.
up the cockpit a little bit.
Okay.
For when they shake.
Yeah, good call. I guess we might as well bathe them both. That's a good point.
We're just gonna do him.
Yeah, I was. I was just gonna do his neck. Penny's looking for fish. It's her routine. She comes out here and looks for fish. And then she'll say hi to everybody else in a minute. Huh. Are there any fish? I don't think so. There's no lines in the water right now, though.
I can smell the fish.
Dingo, quick.
Are you trying to hide behind me, Penny?
Will you turn the camera so everybody can
I
see?
don't want to be next.
Penny just came and snuggled herself in behind me as far away from the water as possible. My human shield. Probably a bad day for all of us. At least me.
You definitely
Can't speak for you two. Say definitely me.
Yeah. You probably do. The worst place in the whole world to get that.
Did you get a towel for him?
I did.
Good. Well, that wasn't so bad.
You just look like a bunny rabbit.
Levitating.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you a glass child? You needed a bath too, huh?
No, she just wants
She
the
doesn't
towel.
want the bath.
She just wants the towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shake it off.
Yeah, shake off the
So
water.
funny how she likes blankets.
Yeah. Lost Aiyana. Just rocking it a bit rough. I'm gonna try to adjust her angle a little bit. Just see if I can keep the sail a little more forward. We'll see. Turn us a little more to the starboard, which is more westbound. We were going more southwest. Now we're on a heading of 260. So we're almost directly west. 270B directly west. So now we're like west, southwest. Let's see if this is any better. I really wish the camera could pick up on these swells. They're so gentle that you really can't really tell until you're at the top of one, looking down the trough into another one. You can see a bit of the rise and fall there. Just does not capture it. Yeah, not really. Beautiful day though. Look at the sky.
We're chilling. The sea state isn't great.
We're rocking all over the place. The seas are confused, so we get waves coming from one way and then the other way, and then we're uncomfortable. Seasick.
Aiyana's sleeping. She's cozy. And we're all just hanging out. Like, not really sure what to film for you guys. Just, there's nothing happening other than waves, and I'm eating an orange. Aiyana's sleeping.
I've been playing with the wind angles, trying to get us. So right now we're at 160 from the wind. We're sailing on wind angle headings, not headings. We're doing wind angles.
Will you explain what that means?
Yeah. So the autopilot right now, instead of saying hold a certain heading, it's holding a certain angle to the wind. So right now I have it set so that the wind is hitting us 160 degrees.
Did you guys see that? That was a lot of flying fish.
So set to 160, you can see the wind angles over here. And the reason is because I want more wind into that head sail. And because we have a preventer on the main sail, even though the wind is out now at a little bit of an angle, it's still hitting this one, but we're not at any risk of the boom flying across and ripping stuff off the deck or hurting anyone or anything because of the preventer. So I can have a little bit more angle feeding that head sail. Trying to keep it from doing the whole collapse and then pop and collapse and pop, just because that is so hard on everything. The boat, us, our emotions. It's rough. So the less we can have that happening, the better. On this crossing, it is super important while we're doing this sail. We're currently on day 5 that we go and check the boat. So one of the things I do every day is a deck walk. Look for anything that's chafing, rubbing, falling apart, coming loose. So, well, let's do that. Excuse me? Jack lines for safety. So we haven't really used this one much, but no chafing on that one. This is our boom preventer, or Jade preventer. Looks good there. This is the one thing that we found last time, was that this was coming loose over on that side. But so far it's looking good, nothing else coming loose. Here, these all look good. Guess I can take these down. These were my workout rings from pull-ups yesterday. I'll take those down on the way back if I remember. Thing up here is looking good. Extra string. Come to the mast. Checking all these blocks. Nothing's cracked or come loose. chafing on each other. A little bit of chafing going on there, but not actual chafing, but it could be something to keep an eye on. This line. Those all look good. Check the dinghy, make sure it's not coming loose. Still nice and tight. No wiggle. Right here, I will need to change or move my tether. So I'll try not to fall off while I change this to here. Extra venture line looks good. It's tight. Anchor hasn't fallen off. Got a bit of rubbing going on right there. That's not ideal. I should put something around that right there because that's starting to rub quite a bit. So maybe I'll wrap that. Okay, looks pretty good. Switch sides. Dinghy on this side. Looks good. A little loose. Everything's good here. Everything looks good. Change this. Okay, everything looks pretty good. Only thing to check now, just kind of as I go back here, is check this because we've been on the same tack for quite a while, so it's really easy for this line to get chafed, kind of wear through. But it looks good so far. We'll keep an eye on that one. And nothing to repair, nothing to fix, nothing to tighten up. All looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit on that head sail, that ring. But for now, we're all good. Is Dingo getting the wash number 2?
Yes. You still have a little oil on his ear. Come in now. Yeah. I'm sorry.
We recently just changed over from the Starlink mobile RV, the actuating one, to the Starlink Mini. And so far, it's been amazing. I'm able to run it off of 12 volt. I have it going off 12 volt, but it goes through a PoE, power, POI over Ethernet, power over PoE. So there's just one Ethernet cable. So there's a booster that makes it from 12 to 48 volt, push that power into the Ethernet cable, then that wire comes all the way around, comes all the way up to the top of the hard top up here, to right here. And then down here is a little splitter that then takes that Ethernet cable and splits it into data and power. So far it's been doing really, really well. Our upload speeds are a little bit faster, and mostly what it is though is our power usage is less than half of what it was with the other one. So that's been really nice. The reason I came up here is this cover we got just for aesthetics, and I guess a little bit of protection, like if it hails or something, but we aren't sure if it is decreasing our speed sometimes. So when we're uploading these videos and we desperately are needing to upload speeds, we'll sometimes take this cover off. It's just a silicone cover, but it does make it look a lot better. Oh, I didn't really show you, but on the underside of this, it has like a grate, like a hexagonal little mesh to try and keep it all cool, and it does. I haven't had any overheating or anything like that from the Starlink, but it's hard to know if it's decreasing the speed at all. It doesn't say that it does. I haven't had any warnings, but you need every ounce of speed you can trying to upload a YouTube video in the middle of the Atlantic.
I am going to make some soft shackles. Quietly. Aiyana's sleeping. So soft shackles are kind of exactly what they sound like. sunglasses fell down. These are not for my face. They look good on her though. Okay, so soft shackles are what they sound like. They are soft shackles. This is a shackle. This is a hard shackle, as they're probably going to be called soon. They're very important, and you will find them all over boats. Now, this is a soft shackle. It does the same purpose, serves the same purpose, and it's just as strong. It's made out of Dyneema. Dyneema, again, super special stuff. So pretty much any shackle on a boat can be replaced by this. Whether or not it should is a matter of debate, depending on what it's being used for, how strong is the Dyneema, blah, 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 but we won't get into those weeds today. Today, all you need to know is that a lot of shackles can be replaced with these, and these are easier to install. All you have to do is take the little nubbin out, and then put the little nubbin in to install it, and it just gets tight when it's under load. So it makes it strong. It doesn't seem like it should be strong in my brain, but it is, which is super cool, super handy, used for a lot of things. For example, Brett just took you guys up on deck. He clipped in to the jack lines, and then as he walked, the carabiner dragged along the non-skid. So that's gonna cause scratches. It was loud and annoying, but if I had had a soft shackle ready for him, he could have clipped into the soft shackle, and then that would have been what dragged, and that would have been better. So lots of applications for it. Right now it's holding up our fruit baskets, etc., etc. We don't have very many of them, and I would like to have more. Hello.
Sweet.
Hello, good morning, good evening.
Good morning, good evening.
I'm alive.
How's your nap?
It was great.
Would you like your sunglasses?
Sure.
They went flying. I'll just keep them. You're sleeping.
Yeah, it's okay. Hi, how you guys doing?
We're doing good. They're about to tie soft shackles with me. You want to tie some soft shackles?
Maybe in a bit.
Okay.
Wait, look at my point of view. Penny, me and Penny are twinning.
Penny is definitely a rich spirit animal. While Jade's doing soft shackles, I was just looking at our solar. This is kind of our VRM, and you see how much we made today. If you can actually read those numbers, but basically, all of our solar panels are making about 60%, maybe 70% of what they should make, and I think that's because they are quite dirty. I don't know if you can really tell. They're all dirty. I did a pretty good job with the routing of all the cables. I don't know if I filmed any of that, but all the cables are routed better now. And we installed these side ones, so we actually have these 400 more watts all wired in now. And so we theoretically should be at about 1800 watts of input. And I think today I saw like 11 or 1200 at peak, which I think there's a few reasons for that. I think it's because it's winter, so the sun is never getting straight overhead. We're never getting full on. The sun's often blocked by the sail a little bit because it kind of comes just like this instead of being like straight up. That's a factor. They're dirty, they're salty, the air is really dusty, and the boat's rocking like crazy. So I hope that everything's all good. I hope that that's, you know, as much power as they should make. We'll see when we get more into the Caribbean and see if they're able to make more power. I know that, I mean, you guys saw when I installed them in the beginning, they were making more than their rated power. So I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think it's just the current conditions and time of year and everything like that. But that does mean that occasionally we do need to run some sort of other. Oh, I just stepped on a papaya. Oh no! Oh, the tactile feel of my foot on that was so gross. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's like giving me the ick. Anyways, yeah, don't do that. Would not recommend.
It's still good though. I think I'll cut it and get the dog hair off. Wow. Cool.
The cockpit's pretty dirty.
Yeah, I'm gonna freeze them, what we haven't eaten,
Oh, clever.
so we can put them in smoothies.
Okay.
So don't step on it again.
No promises.
It reminds me when the pumpkins rot
Yes.
on the... Oh, I wonder if that happens to other people. We grew up in Arizona where it's so hot, even in October, and the pumpkins would rot every year, pretty much. Pretty quickly. We'd end up with rotten pumpkins, and it wouldn't even be Halloween yet. Did
Yeah,
that
you actually had to
happen?
time it. you had to time it and make sure that you didn't carve your pumpkins too early because they would like wilt and rot before Halloween if you did it too early. Yeah, but yeah, stepping on that was a lot like reaching your hand in the pumpkin and that ooey gooey. You eat that on purpose? Hi, Dingo. Hi, Dingo. You're a good boy. Sierra. Oh, hi. Are you? Thanks. Hi. I was trying to show people this. Here you can see through Dingo's ear. What? No. Yep. Here we go. We're doing 5 knots. Course of. No, that's wind angle. Course of 260. True wind angle 171. True wind speed 12.3. Apparent wind angle, I'll call it 150. And apparent wind speed of 6.4. True wind is how much wind there actually is. Apparent wind is how much wind the boat feels. So if there's 10 knots of wind and we're doing 10 knots, depending on where the wind's coming from, that we could feel like there's 0, or we could feel like we have 20. It just depends on kind of which direction we're going. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. In our course here, we've kind of just averaged these different wind predictions, routing predictions. We're using Predict Wind for all this. There's the Predict Wind tracker, which if you haven't checked that out, you can go see our Predict Wind tracker live. You can see exactly where we are, and it actually shows that details because Predict Wind sent us a data hub. So that Predict Wind tracker shows our location, but then it also shows these details. It shows our true wind speed, our true wind angle. I don't know if it shows our apparent, I think it does show our apparent wind, and maybe even like our roll, how much the boat is rolling. You can see all that. And our location, and then occasionally when I remember, I'm doing some live posts if I remember on my night shift.
Good boy. Penny, I saw Frederick in there. Go get Frederick. Go on, go get it. Penny, go get it. Go.
Post potty zoomies are in order.
Yes.
Dingo boy.
Penny, there's yours.
And you'll notice that Dingo is still un-eared. No, he still has his ear. He doesn't have his ear cuff on. Let me give him a little break.
Wait, no, that one's Penny's. There. There you go. Penny. Here you go. Penny. Yeah. You want his? You guys want each other's toys. Okay. Penny.
Playtime for the dogs and for us is extremely important for crew morale. Oh, is that for me? Thank you. Oh.
Get it, Penny. Bring it to me. You see how it is?
I feel like these bananas are looking almost banana bread ready.
And we've got the perfect number.
Maybe tomorrow. Bananas are allowed on the boat under 2 conditions. 1, they taste good. And or 2, they turn into banana bread.
Aw, thanks for the wags.
Where's your toy? Where's Frederick? Good girl. Get it.
All right, we have soft shackles. Wow, it's pretty dark, but
And cold.
it's a circle and it's a shackle, and it went really well. This one is, I think, Aiyana's. This is Aiyana's that she made. Perfect and so easy and way more affordable to make it yourself. These are very expensive at the chandleries. So much cheaper to just make it yourself.
And fun.
And fun. Fun.